we'll get going. Thank you online people and people in person. Wait another couple minutes here. We'll warm up with 128, Hine Matov at the top. Okay. Hine matovu manahim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manahim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, hine matov. La 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 la. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Shabbat Shalom officially, everyone on site and online. We're going to flip back to pages 120 and 121, excuse me, for our Shabbat candle blessing and officially kicking off our Kabbalat Shabbat service. You're the one.
Okay, I'm going to change it if I don't feel like reading the same thing again. Okay, so page 124 on the top. We enter the sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding them up to a vision of their truest selves. Now we, in our turn, come into the sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross its threshold. Weariness, doubt, the flaws within our human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer. Okay, back to page 120. Come on. This is being really ornery. Oh, there we go. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'chadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
We'll continue on pages 138 for Lecha Dodi, standing for verses 1, 5, and 9, people online and in person. we're doing verses 1, 5, and 9, only standing for verse 9 to greet the Shabbat bride and face the door we came in. 138 and 139, those that would like to join. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela, Shamor v'zachor b'di borechad, Hishmiyanu Elohim yuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem ul tifti deret v'ti la 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 lecha dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela, Hi toreri, Kiva ure kumi uri, shir daberi, Kevod Adonai na likra nigla la 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 lecha dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. Please stand for verse 9. Boi v'shalom aterabala, Gam b'simcha uv'tzachola, Toch emunei am segula, Boi chala, la 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 lecha dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Panei Shabbat nekabela. Thank you. You may be seated. We will continue with Shalom Alechem on page 142. Shalom Alechem, Malechei Hasharech, Malechei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malechei Hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Boechem leshalom, Malechei hashalom, Malechei elyon. Mihi melech, Malechei hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni leshalom, Malechei hashalom, Malechei elyon, Mi melech, Malechei hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Zerchem l'shalom, Malechei hashalom, Malechei elyon, Mi melech, Malechei hamlachim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Let's continue on page 144 with the Chatzi Kaddish. 144. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, B'yamla divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיידךו בית ישראל בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתנורם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעולם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דהמירן ויאמר ויאמרו Amen. Please remain standing for page 146, the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamivorach Baruch Adonai Hamivorach Hamivorach Le'olam Va'ed Hamivorach Hamivorach Le'olam Va'ed. Please please have a seat if you would like. Stand if you want, but you may remain seated. For page, let's go 149, both paragraphs in English, starting with praise to you. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars, creator of the tide of time and light. You guide the current of day into night as heaven spans to infinity. You set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, and whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. Let's read the English in 151 as well before we get to the Shema with As You Taught. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol, all these things your Torah gives to us, and the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives. What could be a truer token of your abiding love than his holiest of your works in the living language that gives it form? Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Please stand on page 152 for the Shema, followed by the V'ahavta on 154. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. You may be seated for the Via Havta on the next page, 154. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadevarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha V'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha havaderech u'v'shochtecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam liot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha u'chetavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'v'hisharecha Leman tizkiru v'arsitem et kol mitzvotai v'kedishtem kedoshim lelolechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzi echem mieretz Mitzrayim lechoyot lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem Emet. Let's read on 157 in the English, please, both paragraphs. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that whatever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together in a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, giving us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love. From bondage in Egypt we were delivered at Sinai. We bound ourselves to your way. Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces. Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed. Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea. Okay, please stand for the tefillah on page 164. Adonai Sefer Tifta Ufi Agita Hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. 166. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu v'imloteinu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, V'Hanorach, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Chonei HaKol, V'Zocher Chazdei Avot, V'Himeot, Uv'Minei Gula Livnei V'Nechem, Liman Shimo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magil Avraham, Vizrat Sarah, 168. Atagi bor liolam Adonai, Mechayed Hakol Mechim Atroshia, Morid Hatal, Michael Chaim Bechesed, Michael Hakol Merachamim Rabim, Sohomech Noflim, Verofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekahaye Emunato, Lishene Afar, Michamocha El Gevurot, Umido Mehelach, Melech Memid, Umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atalia Dot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayed HaKol, 170. Atah Kadosh V'Shimcha Kadosh, Yukdemoshim B'chol Yom L'Chalul La'Sela, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please take this time. We're going to take a moment to pray silently any prayers you would like on pages 170 through 180, or any other personal blessings you would like to do. Please take your time. You may stand, you may sit. Sitting is helpful to tell me when everyone is done, and I'll wait for a few extra minutes online, but take as much time as you would need for your own personal prayers, and we will meet back on the bottom of 180. say shalom bimroma hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imeru amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imeru amen. Let's jump ahead to page 429 for I Am a Jew Because, before we come back for our Misha Beirach. Page 429 in English. I am a Jew because the faith of Israel demands no abdication of my mind. I am a Jew because the faith of Israel requires all the devotion of my heart. I am a Jew because in every place where suffering weeps, the Jew weeps. I am a Jew at every time when despair cries out, the Jew hopes. I am a Jew because the word of Israel is the oldest and the newest. I am a Jew because Israel's promise is the universal promise. I am a Jew because for Israel the world is not completed, we are completing it. I am a Jew because for Israel humanity is not created, we are creating it. I am a Jew because Israel places humanity and its unity above the nations and above Israel itself. I am a Jew because above humanity, image of the divine unity, Israel places the unity which is divine. Okay, let's go back to page 371 for our Misha Beirach blessing. Anyone that could use healing of mind or body, any names you would like to say on the chat, please send them in person. Please stand or sit and just say the names you would like.
Lorena, Doris, Jefferson for family.
My grandma.
Margaret Watson, Tom Watson, Justin McElhenney.
Give me a sec. Wait, give me a sec. Let me get up here.
Norm Feynman.
Okay, Morrison, Felice, Friedman, Katie Adler, Lyndon, Steve Ely, Jerry and Linda Jacobson, Luana Bachler, Wilda Fink, Barbara Freed, Julie and Jean Blankenship, Kenny Woodruff, Bobby Ginsburg, Shelley Perkle, Barry Nicholsberg, Fran Bruggeman, and Carol Spence.
Jim and Heather Murray, Debbie and Moses Dreer, Debbie and Daryl Bernard, Mark and Joanne Schoen, Bruce Adler, Sonia Freitas, Shelley Perkle, Deborah Dingle, J.J. Rook, Barbara Freed, Wendy Fine, Teresa Furlong, Jean and Julie Blankenship, Kenny Woodruff, Stephen and B. Wright, Tiffany Alexander, Hermina Levy, Barry Nicholsberg, Lauren Wright, and Brittany Stankoff.
Any online?
None.
Okay. Please send them, if you have anyone online that would like to say names, we'll be happy to say them after. We're going to meet in the middle of 371 for the Misha Beirach blessing for those in need of healing. Misha Beirach Avotenu Mechor Chabrecha Laimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mechor chavrecha liavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlehima, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone on site and online, if anyone is there online. This week's portion, Nassau, I like a lot because it kind of has us dealing with, God gives us kind of a challenge, and we're putting together not our all-star team or A team, but we're getting like the best of the best to be together and kind of create this civilization. And God sends away some certain type of people, not because they're not welcome, because they're not part of our community, but because they could either have, if they have lepers is one, any other type of bodily illness, and also if they had like contact with the dead, because we want to build a dead body, like if someone passed away or something, because we want to have a very pure community, and that can't be part of it. The good news is they are welcome to come back after they heal, after they get better. But what I love about this is God said you have to be very proactive with your time outside of our community. If you owe anybody money, pay it back with interest. If you wrong somebody, apologize. Fix all of your issues that you have, so then when you come back, you know your conscience is clean, and you're not just physically pure, but you're pure of the mind as well. Esta parte de la Torah, cuenta, aprendemos que Dios y la comunidad de nosotros construimos esta comunidad de personas por quien tiene puridad de mente y puridad de su cuerpo. Si tú tienes erupción o si tú tocaste una persona por quien falleció, tú necesitas separar de nosotros, pero después tú puedes sanar, tú puedes regresar acá con nosotros. So, este es un parte por nosotros que es un poco difícil, pero podemos usar este como una oportunidad a crecer y mejorar nuestra posición. So, si tú necesitas pagar una deuda de un otro, tú necesitas pagar. Si tú necesitas decir lo siento, tú necesitas decir, porque cuando se pueden regresar con nosotros, tienes solamente, está llena de puridad de su mente y su cuerpo, y tú puedes pertenecer con nosotros. So I think this is a really important lesson for all of us. Personally, I know, because often every single person has some type of struggle and some type of thing that they're trying to better or get better or overcome. And they might want to share with you, they might not want to share with you. But we all have these things. And there's really just two ways you can do it. You can say, this is a great opportunity for me to get better, or for me to say, this is it. I can't be happy because this is happening to me. The people that felt that way, this is happening to me, they were out of the community and they didn't matter themselves. They didn't use it as an opportunity to apologize or pay off debts, excuse me. They kind of just made it as this big problem that they couldn't overcome, and they say, God doesn't want me here. I'm not going to get any better. The people that use it as an opportunity to get better, they said, this is great. I can make myself as good as possible, and I can be a valuable member of the community. And those are the people that you need to surround yourself with. If someone, it's a very comfortable thing to complain, and it feels kind of like comforting, and you feel kind of like you're in a community of support. But the problem is when you just complain for the sake of complaining, is it feels good for a little bit, but nobody is getting better. No one has any solutions. You're just kind of like creating this negative fog around you, and nothing's getting better. And some people, you want to, man, why can't I get them to think this way? Or why can't I get them to think like this way? Or they say something to you, and you say, man, they're really my friends, but I don't know, after saying something like that, I really need to work hard. If you have to really work hard to be around people that are your friends, or they say something that's really offensive or you don't feel comfortable with, just let them say it and just don't waste time and effort with these people. There's plenty of people that it's hard enough to maintain relationships with people that you're both working hard at. So if it's someone that isn't making an effort or says something that you're very against, don't waste any time with those people. Those are the people that were content to stay outside of the community. Work with the people that want to actively get better and add to the community. Because the people that came back after healing from the leprosy or being impure from touching a dead family member and then coming back, they're the ones with that positive mindset that you want to be part of a community that'll help you grow. Often we're kind of worried with the wrong types of people and not focused on the people that we should be hanging out with that are going to build up our community. De vez en cuando tenemos una oportunidad para comunicar con un otro y personas se pueden decir algo de groserías o algo por se pueden lastimarte sus sentimientos, pero tenemos más que 650 millones de personas en nuestro país, entonces tienes muchas oportunidades para comunicarse con algo, tiene ganas para comunicarse contigo, tiene ganas para construir una comunidad contigo, entonces no necesitas que gastar tiempo con la gente malo por quien se pueden solamente compartir sus sentimientos de negatividad, como esta personalidad tóxica, se pueden destruir su vida y se pueden destruir su mente de positividad. Solamente tenemos 80 años más o menos en nuestra vida. Solamente tú necesitas buscar para las oportunidades y los tiempos con ellos por quien se pueden mejorar su vida. Tú pueden buscar por las oportunidades, por la comunidad where tú crees que tú pertenecer. En todos dentro de esta comunidad se pueden compartir sus pensamientos de positividades. En déjalo las personas por quien solamente se pueden traer negatividad y cosas para destruir nuestra comunidad con sus negatividad y tóxicamente. So if you have an opportunity and you can kind of figure out the people that are only just negative there, this isn't a 1 or 2 day where they're kind of having a bad day, then they get up. These people that constantly only look at you to vent and only want to say negative things, eventually it's going to eat away at you. So look for people that want to build in the community. Because you have friends that you can talk to and confide with, but if it's you're only there to listen to their complaints and not build with them, it's time to kind of move on and be with those people that want to get back in the community and not think that something bad has happened to them. De vez en cuando tenemos días muy difíciles, pero si tú vas a compartir tiempo con una otra persona, porque en todo el tiempo, por siempre, solamente se pueden llevar quejas y un montón de quejas otra vez y otra vez, y nunca se pueden traer pensamientos de positividad, y nunca se pueden ser proactivos con sus soluciones. Tú necesitas que dejar estas personas, en quitar estas personas, en buscar por una oportunidad para pasar su tiempo con personas por quien tiene un mente contigo, y por quien se quiere construir juntos con una comunidad, un ambiente por solamente apoyo, y podemos mejorar juntos con esta mentalidad. So for this Shabbat, look to try to work together with people. Some complaining is obviously okay, but look for that proactive solution. People that want to build, work together and come back when something bad happens to you. It's not happening to you, it's an opportunity to get better. So try to get better and not be in that like mindset where things can't get better, because it will. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for listening. I'm going to come back here.
We have some late entries for the healing.
Absolutely.
Tanya Hurst, Roy Gaha, Holly Helbine, Driama Villa, Joanna Wheelis, Wayne Google, Sandy Sandage, and Shelley Perkle.
Thank you very much. All right, hop up to the Alenu 586. I can get up there as well. Anyone else that would like to get up there, you're more than welcome, but I have to be up there. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol la'atid gedula liotzer bereshit shehu nosanu kigoye haratzo velo samanu kemishbechot hadama shelo sem chelkenu kahem V'gohor aleinu kechol chamonam v'anachnu koreim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. 588. Shehu notesh shamayim v'yosed haaretz u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim ima'al u'shechinatu so belgalchei merahomim hu Eloheinu ein od emet malkeinu Zulato kakatu b'torato v'yadatat hayom v'hoshivocha elevevavecha ki Adonai chucha Elohim b'shamayim mima'al V'yal haaretz, idhatad ein od. Going on to 591. In the middle. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz vayom hahu vayom Ushemo, Ushemo, Ushemo Echad, Ushemo Echad. Okay, we're going to 598 for the Mourner's Kaddish. I'm going to read the Yort site list, and if there are other names that need to be said for Shloshim or for their Yort site date, please send them in if I forget. Ken Stankoff, Al Fine, Sanford Fallbaum, Leon Berlin, Saul Vittner, Harry Feynman, Ellie Fried, Marvin Frank, Ethel Rubin, Rose Fallbaum, Celia Greenbaum-Ruchin, David Yarbrough, Harriet Feynman, Lillian Altschuller, Robert Whitlock. Busy one, and that's me. Anyone like to say anything about a name I said? No. Both of my grandparents, my father's parents are on this. I never met my grandfather, but my grandmother, Harriet Feynman, I think I knew her. You have one? Hold on one sec. Commonality. Yeah, she was, I only knew her for about 3 years and change, but I distinctly remember she had like one poster in her living room, and it was a Hulk Hogan poster. And I remember that. I remember she babysat for me and my twin brother several times, but I remember for whatever reason, she made us elbow pasta. For whatever reason, that burns in my mind. And also, there was like an enterprise salesman that banged on the door that she was always yelling at. So there were 3 pretty funny memories that I remembered. So she must have been special because I was 3 maybe, and I remember those 3 clearly. I'm sure there was a lot more, but she was very funny. So those, it is your custom to stand. You may stand for those in solidarity that have passed. If not, and it's not your custom, you are more than welcome to sit down on page 598. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah b'yamla divra kiroteh v'yamlich malchuteh b'chayechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'gala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei Shemai Ramah Mivarach Le'olam Elol Me'omaya. Yid Barak V'yishtabach V'yipa'ar V'yitnoram V'yitnaseh V'yitalar V'yitalev V'yitalal Shemei Dekudesha Barichu Le'elol Min Kol Bechata V'shirata Tush Bechata V'nechemata Da'amiran B'yoma V'imru Amen. Yehei Shlomo Rabbah Min Shemaya B'chayim Aleinu V'yokol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Osei Shalom B'imrumav Hu Yasei Shalom Aleinu V'yokol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Okay, announcements are tomorrow. Regular Saturday services are always happening. We have our board meeting on Sunday. It was moved to 12 o'clock. It's my last board meeting as president. We're expecting thousands of people to show up. Thousands, standing room only. It's a huge, exciting time. Can't get away from me, though. I will be here. I'll be running the Sunday school with Denise, and I'll still be doing services. So for your sake, nothing is really changing. Any other announcements? You have one? Doesn't have to be shul related.
It's not related.
Great. That's even better.
On this Sunday, I'm gonna leave for vacation to the beach.
Jealous. Where? What beach? Where?
Florida.
man. Should do some type of field trip there. Sunday school idea. Yes. 4 o'clock on Sunday. At Sunday. We're also going to be spitbombing. This will be all talked about, but we're going to be talking about starting to formulate high holiday plans, as that always jumps up as well. 4 o'clock, fundraising meeting for fundraising ideas. Perfect. We got time to kill here.
On next Monday, I'm going to go to an art camp until Friday.
Busy summer. That's good. You're learning a skill. That's a good schedule. I went to an antique mall today. My kids were blown away with how they thought it was the greatest thing. I nearly bought it was like a Batman, like the old plastic lunch boxes. It was like identical to the one I had in like first grade, and it was $50, and I didn't buy it, but I was really close to thinking about it. And then I found a Lion King one, the exact one I had in kindergarten, and I'm like, man, I can't somehow spin how I would buy this for the children, because it wouldn't be for them. I wouldn't let them touch it, and I couldn't. Realistically, it wouldn't be a conversation I was prepared for, but it was cool to see. Okay, let's go to Five Forks Antique Mall, little plug for where it is. Let's go to page 626 for Ein Kelohenu to close up our services. I think it's a standing, seated, to warm us or close us up here. 626 for Ein Kelohenu. Ein Kelohenu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kimalkenu, Ein Kamoshienu, Mi Elohenu, Mi Chadonenu, Mi Chimalkenu, Mi Chamoshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Nodel Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Shabbat Shalom, everyone on site and in person. See you next time.